question for you today. Have you visited your school counselor?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like you have a good relationship with them?
No.
And why is that? Because of you or because of them?
Them.
Okay.
Carrington Keys.
Okay. I have a question for you, Carrington. Have you visited your school counselor?
Yes.
And do you feel like you have a relationship with them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is that because of you or because of them?
It's 50-50.
Okay, what's your name?
Caroline Cavendish.
Have you ever been to your school counselor?
No,
Is there a reason why?
I just haven't felt like I've needed to.
Have you ever visited your counselor?
Yeah, one time to change from a class to a different class.
Would you visit him for any other reason?
Probably not, to be honest.
All right.
My name is Brooke McClendon. I'm a senior at Millbrook High School, and
Okay. Do you have a relationship with your school counselor?
yes,
And do you feel like that's because of you or them?
me.
And do you feel like you had to come to them first or they came to you first?
I had to go to them first.
What's your name?
Aaron.
Have you ever been to your school counselor before?
No.
Do you know why? Is there a reason why?
I mean, they've never really. There's no reason for me to go to them. So I think that they should come to us, but I don't know why they would come to us.
All right, do you feel like the students should be the ones that talk to the counselors, or the counselors reach out to the students?
Counselors reach out to the students because students are less likely to reach out to their counselors.
My name is Allison Yop.
Have you ever visited your counselor back in high school?
Yes.
Did you feel like you had a good relationship with them?
They were kind of weird, so probably not.
What's your name?
My name is Mr. A.
Did you ever visit your counselor back in high school?
A lot.
Did you feel like you had a good relationship with them?
Awesome relationship.
You guys are going to be listening to a voiceover of Vanessa Barnes speaking about how counselors are effective in high school and how they have made an impact with their students and how counselors and students' relationships get started and how they continue throughout their high school experience.
That starts even before the students get to Millbrook. The counselors, we work extensively with the middle schools and expose them to graduation requirements, opportunities for them to choose a career cluster, and just know, what they're going to need in order to be able to graduate on time and to be able to, whether it's going to college or going into the military or directly into work, all the requirements that they're going to need to meet. Once they're here at school, each year we have classroom guidance for each grade level, and we do activities that are pertinent for each grade level. Say, for example, in ninth grade, the classroom guidance may be to look at their 4-year plan. So again, to reemphasize some of the things that they discussed in middle school, but now it's more real because they're in the high school. So the counselors do that. We also meet with each student individually or in groups during registration so that they have access to their counselors. The counselors are available during CATS camp for the incoming freshmen, just to make sure that they have a good schedule and that they have all the classes that they need in order to be promoted. Then as we move on, we do different activities for the sophomores, more classroom guidance. We do classroom guidance for every grade level, and we also have a parent night for each grade level so that the parents also know what's going on. The Remind system that we use, we have parents and students in that. And so we give out a lot of information. And then the counselors also have individual times when students can make an appointment and come and talk one-on-one as well if they didn't get an understanding of something that was in the classroom guidance or in one of the parent-student nights. So we have quite a bit of activities to make sure that students are, where they need to be by the time they graduate and have at least more than one option. We also work in collaboration with the Career Development Coordinator and some of the other CTE professionals to make sure students have the opportunity to take the ASVAB. And that's not just for the military because it has an excellent interest inventory. We put out information about summer programs so that students have an opportunity to extend the classroom, encourage them to do internships and career and college promise courses through the community colleges. So we do a whole comprehensive calendar of activities so to make sure that students have opportunities to know what they need to know.
Oh, wow. No, all right.
Classroom. And then during registration, we come to the English classes again and meet with them. The counselors are here to be introduced to their students during CATS camp in August. So it's a continuum. We're constantly, meeting with them.
So the students should put more effort coming to see them for like personal issues or classroom
we want to do
issues.
more than just change schedules or, so you can get that perfect schedule. There's so many more things that a counselor can help a student with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like even coming to visit, like the counselors, like your counselor specifically, can reduce the stress that you have in your classroom?
Oh, yeah, because if the student is having an issue in a class with a teacher or something, we can maybe bring the teacher and the student and the parents together so that we can find that middle ground so that the student can be successful. Sometimes students have some issues that they don't feel comfortable talking with their friends or other people, and that's a confidential relationship unless we feel that the student is going to do harm to themselves or somebody else. Then we have to intervene and get them some help. But other than that, there's students that come in here on a regular basis to talk to their counselors about, highs, lows, successes, other accomplishments. So that and the way we have things set up, it goes by last name. So a student, it would benefit them to make sure they have a good relationship with their counselor, because by the time they're getting ready to be a senior, they're going to need that person if it's for a job recommendation, if it's for a college recommendation, a program. So that should be a back and forth relationship throughout their whole 4 years.
So yeah, it should be like 50-50 about
Yeah.
that.